Obstagoon wants no part of Escavalier. We're gonna hit this Talonflame with a resisted yet hard-hitting Megahorn. Make a hard-hitting drill run, super effective damage. Bye-bye, Nidoqueen. Welcome everyone. In this video, we are featuring one of my go-to teams this season in the Ultra Premier League. It has Escavalier in the lead. We've got Kingdra as our safe swap, and we've got Ampharos in the back, guys. This team is very effective in this Ultra Premier League meta, and it's designed specifically to counter those pesky Talonflames that we see running around the Ultra Premier League. And it also has some play up against the ever so common Empoleon Double Dragon line. This team has a lot of play up against that very common and powerful line that we've all probably run into this season. And it's just an all-around good team. It's well constructed. So we've got Escavalier in the lead, running counter, Megahorn, and Drill Run. I do like Megahorn. It's a hard-hitting move, and it has stab. It's perfect for those Umbreons that you'll be running into. Venusaur does not want any part of Megahorn. And we've got Kingdra, one of the best safe swaps in the Ultra Premier League, running Dragon Breath, Octazooka, and Outrage. And we've got Ampharos in the back, guys, with the legacy move of Dragon Pulse. I do have another Ampharos that I haven't gotten around to building just yet, and that one I might run a Focus Blast on, but this one's got the legacy move of Dragon Pulse. Again, going up against those Empoleon Double Dragon lines, Dragon Pulse will really come in handy. And obviously we've got Volt Switch and Thunder Punch. Those are not optional in my opinion. Those are an absolute must. And yeah, solid team. Had a lot of fun with it. You guys are about to see in just a few seconds, but let's get right into these battles. Guys, remember to give a subscribe. It really helps the channel out big time. But let's see what we've got up first here. Obstagoon. All right. Obstagoon wants no part of Escavalier. And they are staying in, and we are too. We can absolutely stay in this matchup. Escavalier is just very dominant up against Obstagoon, and they do switch out, and this is why we built this team, guys. What do you know? We got a Talonflame, and we go right into our Ampharos. We're going to get off a super effective Thunder Punch. I do imagine this gets the shield. That would nearly one-shot, and we can tank whatever this is, but we're going to shield it. We can tank a Flame Charge, and we can definitely tank a Brave Bird, guys. Brave Bird is resisted by electric types, so this is why Ampharos is very effective, and they do let that Thunder Punch go through. Let's see what they come back in with, guys. They're waiting down the switch timer, and we've got a Clefable. Okay, this is right where we want to see Clefable. Kingdra doesn't necessarily want to see Clefable. Those charms would really dig in with super effective damage. We're going to get off a Thunder Punch here, and just get as much damage off on this thing as we can. We're just going to go straight Thunder Punch. Dragon Pulse would be resisted with that fairy typing, and they do take us out with one more charm. And we are going to just throw in our Kingdra here. At this point, Escavalier is our win condition, and we're just going to throw Kingdra in to soak all this damage here. And Clefable's actually low enough to where these resisted Dragon Breaths will take it out. And we're going to go right into our Escavalier. We don't want to mess around with Obstagoon building up energy. It does. It can be pretty spammy, and it can get out of control if you let it build up enough energy. So we're not messing around here, guys. We can safely shield up this Night Slash, and we can counter this thing down. And this is a very good game so far. Very nice. Guys, it's so fun countering those Talonflames and those Dark types. You have no idea. Let's see what we got up next here. Oh, look, another Talonflame. Oh my goodness, this team is paying off. So if you got a Talonflame on the lead, you go right into Kingdra. Kingdra massively resists fire type damage, and they go into an Umbreon. Okay, so at this point, we are willing to do whatever it takes to maintain our switch advantage. So we're going to get off an Outrage. I don't imagine they shield. Umbreon is very tanky. Yep. And we're just going to take out this Umbreon and maintain our switch advantage because we do not want that Talonflame on our Escavalier. So we're just going to try and fast, well, no, not necessarily try and fast move down, but build up to a Octazooka and see what they want to do. We do get to an Outrage as well. Yeah, at that point we were trying to farm down, but they were going to get to a foul play, so we got to take it out with an Octazooka. And they do shield. They want to keep switch advantage as well, and that's very wise of them, but at this point they are in farm down range, so we're going to shield up that foul play. I'm completely fine going down 2 shields just to maintain the switch advantage because Ampharos is super effective up against Talonflame, and that's where we want to align our Ampharos. They do wisely shield up that Octazooka. That would be super effective. And we're just going to let them... that Octazooka did debuff, so they're coming back to baseline by throwing this Flame Charge. They weren't going to farm us down. And we're going to wait down the switch timer, anticipating an aggressive swap. We go right into our Ampharos. And I do believe that they get to a Brave Bird, but guys, you're going to see how little this does. That's a Brave Bird. That's the hardest hitting flying type attack, and it does virtually nothing to Ampharos. But they come in with an Abomasnow, and we go into our Escavalier. Escavalier is a hard wall to Abomasnow, guys. We resist their Weather Balls, we resist their Energy Balls, we resist all their balls. And we resist their Powder Snow. So Escavalier hard walls, Abomasnow, and we're intentionally letting them get us as low as possible because we don't want any unnecessary farm for that Talonflame. We're just going to get off this resisted drill run just to take it out, and we have 2 more counters, and then we can get a Mega Horn off on this Talonflame. And we're going to hit this Talonflame with a resisted yet hard-hitting Mega Horn, and that is going to be a good game, guys. Got Escavalier taking out Talonflames, guys. Give us a subscribe. We're having lots of fun with this team. Let's see what we got up next here. We got our Escavalier, and we got a Nidoqueen. All right, this is we can stay in here. This is an interesting matchup. We are both resisting each other's fast moves, and I'm gonna call the bait because they're building up to an Earth Power, but it would not KO. We're gonna get off that drill run, but I'm gonna call the bait here, guys. They're building up to an Earth Power. It's not gonna KO, so the logical move would be to bait with a Poison Fang and then go Earth Power. So we call that bait, and at this point we're just pressuring shields here. They have to absolutely shield because a drill run would be bad news for a Nidoqueen. That does super effective damage, and we did get both of those shields. So now I'm reading this the correct way because now would be the logical time to throw an Earth Power that would nearly KO. And here we go, guys. Shields are down. Shields are down, guys. Nidoqueen's about to take a hard-hitting drill run. Super effective damage. Bye-bye, Nidoqueen. All right. I was expecting them to catch. That's why I over-farmed a little bit there. And they come in with a Dragonite. So that's very interesting. I was reading that they were weak to Escavalier, so I go into Ampharos to draw out a potential hard counter. And it worked. They had a Venusaur in the back. So yes, they were very weak to Escavalier in the back. And at this point, our fast moves are resisted and our Thunder Punch is resisted. We did get off a Dragon Pulse there. They're going to hit us with this hard-hitting Frenzy Plant. My goodness. We're not going to make it to another Dragon Pulse, guys, so we got to just throw this resisted Thunder Punch here, get a little bit of chip damage off, get this Venusaur pretty low. And we're going to come back in with our Escavalier. Yes, Frenzy Plant is massively resisted, but we are going to shield this up because it does still hit hard. And they come back in with that Dragonite. We're going to get off this resisted Mega Horn. Dragonite's pretty glassy in the Ultra League, and it does hit hard. So yeah, that does quite a bit of resisted damage. And here we're making a very, very foolish play. We should not have stayed in there. After we hit that Mega Horn, we should have gone right into our Kingdra. But at the time, I was wanting them to throw their energy, and they wisely held on, and I let them build up to 2 Dragon Claws, and that, not good. Kingdra does not appreciate these Dragon Claws back to back, and as you can see, I nearly threw this game with that misplay there, guys. But Kingdra pulls it out in the end. That is going to be a good game. Very fun. That last battle got pretty sweaty. I definitely made that a lot harder than it needed to be. But we learn from those mistakes, guys. Okay, we got a Swampert on the lead here. Okay, the key to this matchup, guys, is to keep track of their energy. It takes 5 mud shots to get to a Hydro Cannon, and they did 6. So we're gonna shield up this first one, and we're gonna throw on the CMP. So next one will be 4, and we throw on that CMP, and we're gonna see what they want to do. This drill run would hit for neutral damage, and they do let it go. That's okay. And we know that this is a Hydro Cannon. We can tank one, so we'll let this one go through. And we're going to look to build up to another drill run. And they do get to another move there. So I'd imagine this gets the shield. I'd imagine they don't want to let that energy go to waste, and they do. So we go into our Kingdra. They come into Dragonite. Okay, not great. Kingdra does lose to Dragonite. Dragonite outpaces to the super effective Dragon Claw, and our Octazooka is resisted. So yeah, this is a bad matchup, but we just want to potentially debuff and get this thing low, because if we get it low enough, Escavalier can counter down, and we do just get it out of there. That's okay. And they got an Abomasnow. Okay. This isn't great, and I think I threw this game by going in with Ampharos, but at the time I was thinking I just want to get it low enough to where I can counter down low enough and maybe get off a drill run just to finish it off. But they hit us with a super effective energy ball, and then they combo play us with that Swampert that had a move banked, and it was just bad for us. This was a bad matchup. I think I misplayed that by throwing in Ampharos. I should have just gone in with Escavalier. Probably would have had a much better chance. Because like we said in that last battle, in previous battle, Escavalier does pretty much hard wall Abomasnow. But I think I misplayed that. But good game nonetheless. Guys, let me know in the comments, what are you thinking of this team so far? I did run it in a previous video. If you haven't yet seen it, link in the description. But let's see what we got here. A Walrein. Oh, man. Okay. Super spicy. We can stay in here, no problem. But they do swap into a Gengar. We go into our Kingdra. And they build up to a Shadow Ball, but I'm thinking nobody runs Shadow Ball in Ultra Premier, and what do you know? It's a Shadow Ball. Nearly one shots. Oh, man. Oh, that was rough. But, yeah, we can't go back in with Escavalier. Gengar resists our counters, and they do outpace. So we go in with Ampharos. I don't want to take any more damage from this Gengar. I just want to get rid of it. So we do just fast move that thing down. And they come in with a Shadow Aggron. Man, shout out to this spicy team, guys. Shadow Aggron. We're just going to get off these back-to-back Thunder Punches, get this thing super low here. And it is considerably more squishy being a Shadow. And we are, I believe, going to snipe that thing right out there. One counter does the trick. Escavalier is one of my favorites. And we're going to get off this drill run here and see what they want to do. And they concede. They had enough. This battler had seen enough. Good game, guys. Good game. Shout out to the Spice, guys. You gotta love it. Did you ever think you'd see a Walrein in Ultra Premier League? Hats off to that battler for the Spice. I love it. But yeah, nice little 4-in-1 set, guys. Could have maybe been a 5-0 if I'd played that one game a little bit better. But no big deal. No big deal. Still climbing. Yeah, effective team, guys. Like I said, the key to this team, it was built to counter fire types. It was built to have some good play up against those Empoleon double dragon lines that we all see in the Ultra Premier League, and it's really good up against those Umbreons as well. The Umbreons, Obstagoons. You have some good play all around in the Ultra Premier League, guys, with this team. And like I said, I didn't run this team in a previous video. If you haven't yet seen it, check it out. Link in the description. I have a lot of fun with this team. One of my go-to teams. You got to have a few go-to teams, whatever league you play in. A team that you're really used to, that you really got the timing down for. I think that's super important to have success in Go Battle League. But had a lot of fun, guys. We'll leave it there for now. And as always, I thank you guys for watching,